Welcome back to Hopes and Pilots. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III. We're Sakin Oates, Emperor Oates of Kanembornu. We have to convert all of Africa to our faith for the Mother of Us All achievement. Not been doing too badly about that. Bunch of Bori around here, even down in Guinea, which is currently not our empire. It was, and it might be again. We'll see. Bunch of stuff to root out over here. Bidai, Gurugan, Sigwik people, mostly not in my empire just yet. A few Muslims up here and some random Swedes, I believe. Catholics. Ugh. And then, of course, a bunch of Coptic people over here. And then Waki, which I don't even know what kind of faith you are. Some sort of naturalist thing, right? Either way, they also exist. And there's a bunch of Valentinians up here, although those are now part of my empire and my vassals, and therefore have been or will be converted. So you can see over here I spent a little bit of time between episodes to give money to a bunch of people to make them like me, so I can ask them for acceptance of conversion, and I hope they will just all say yes, 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 please, in a minute. The head of Egypt is already nice and Bori. We made him that before we gave him Egypt. But yeah, all those vassals of him might still have to get converted. Or some of them. Most of these will accept, I hope. Now, we have to expand. But first, I've been discussing the comments with Bisa about traits. And I discussed this before. But no matter whether any of these other areas are great, we're done in learning. I don't want Hall of Body again. That was not great. We don't need to live forever. So we're done here. We shouldn't be wasting any more time on putting experience into learning. Then the question becomes where to go. And I've been arguing against Marshall, but there's something to be said, I will admit. Not so much about this, but about this. Bedlam Justin. 50% reduced castability cost will save us a huge bunch of prestige from all those fights. So that seems quite nice. And then we could go for siege weapon effectiveness, which will make our sieges faster, and then maybe we'll even leave. Sure, these are nice, but really not at all necessary. What's necessary, I agree, but yeah. But at least getting Bedlam Justin engineered for destruction here would be very nice. And then maybe something else, we'll see. Which of these three do we want? We don't super care, I don't think, about martial skills. We don't want to lead our armies in battle. So I don't know that we need martial points much. So we could get the Dread game, but we don't care about Dread. We're not playing that way at this time. So it's really prowess, which also we don't care about. So it's really just authority focus, right? For the control growth. That makes sense to me. Let's go and grab those 2 points sooner rather than later. Can still call a hunt, but we still don't have any stress, so I don't want to do that. Let's run a ransom all. No, before we do that, let's have a quick look at anybody nice in our prison. Either with a great claim or with great genetic traits. Kingdom of Egypt, we don't need that anymore. We already have the Kingdom of Egypt. Yeah, we picked up a bunch of people with a Kingdom of Egypt claim from that war, I guess. But that is not particularly. Toro, we already have somebody. We might want to use it. We don't have. Well, we have a lot of prestige actually. Almost at 1500 again. Kingdom of Gur, we said doesn't matter, right? I'm pretty sure we said that is irrelevant. Yeah. Yeah. Let's say it. Yeah. The only parts we don't own are in Guinea, and that's a whole different story. So, don't care about Gur. Anything else? Are these like color-coded? Not so sure. Okay, don't seem to have any good kingdom titles there. Any great inheritable things at a glance? Can I sort by? No. I want to sort by a genetic trait. But that does not seem to be a sort option. There is somebody who is robust, but that's not either here nor there. Alright, any super good started 17 stewardship, 14, 18. No, don't care. So, mass ransom, ransom 1. Do all that to only be able to ransom 1. Why is this? If you know why this is, please let me know. Why do I have a mass ransom button and then there's a tons of people I can ransom that are not being ransomed by the mass ransom button? I don't understand. Negotiate an alliance, but I don't wanna. Take concubine. Inherit Darfur. But Darfur is already part of my thing, right? Pretty sure Darfur is already part of my empire, so it's not really relevant. Alright. So, attack somebody. Kingdom of Toro is currently under siege here, so maybe not the best way to go. Just out of interest, what kind of war would we be looking at here? If we said that's all of Toro. Yeah, it's another 1500 point war. As long as we don't have the focus thing done. So maybe do a few quick wars, and we could take a break and do a bit of peacetime, but that seems just so bad. Do I have like a religious war I can do? To save on that prestige. Can't do Holy War for Kingdom anymore, because we've done our once in a lifetime thing. Could go for this petty kingdom though. 200 piety is nothing, with tons of it. And then we go take a bunch of provinces here. You have no friends. Done. Consider it done, petty Queen Marian. The honorable lackey that you are. This epic holy war music for a tiny holy war. I did not, in fact, pay attention, and I should have paid attention to their faith. Because nearby Coptic rulers can and will join. So we might find ourselves at war with all these guys. It'll be fine! What's the worst that could happen, right? Raise all here. Immediately stop gathering, move on the siege, and then raise all here again. Which is still a really weird interaction to me. Oh, somebody said no to my conversion, even though I gave them money. That is, not okay. How dare you cling to your faith if I give you money? Give me my money back. Bless Bibori, bless Bibori. Bless Bibori, bless Bibori. Bless Bibori. This guy actually has the tenacity to ask for more money. But anything for the faith. I mean, we have money, right? Money is one of our lower level problems. Lower level problems, sure. Less relevant problems. Lesser problems. How about lesser problems? Sounds good to me. Honestly, I'm gonna stop the. Oh, I already did. No, I didn't. Right. This stopped it. Stop the recruitment. And also attack from the other side. Brilliant tactical move. Two-pronged attack. Nuts. Grab you guys. Leave the onagers. Remove the rest of y'all. Over there. And yeah, you're just kind of hanging out, but that's fine. I was about to say they could come out of the woodwork and try to attack me there. And they actually do. We don't want that. Turns out we don't want that. Anybody with fast run walk on you. No, that's the wrong one. No, unless I'm blind, which... Yes, many people can argue that I am, but... You know. What kind of men do? If you're blind, you're blind. Yeah, they are chasing, but if they're chasing me through my territory, they should be having ford issues. Yeah, I think they stopped chasing right there. Give me my rally point, move it over like, I don't know, here. Re-rally. And you guys go there. My hook on this blind lady is expired. Did I give her a land? feel like I pressed a claim or something. Spirit Guardians have been called. It's funny, we made this order and we've never used it. We should get prestige for it though, so I guess that's fine. Coming south again? No, you're not. You decide differently. That's people. Nice. I'm leading the army. That's not nice though. Let's have my marshal do it or somebody. And then go and kill these guys, I guess. I still want to call the hunt. Where was the thing gone? Maybe was it because I was busy leading an army? It's possible. Prisoners, ransom. Still confused why that button doesn't work. See if you make a ransom all button, you kind of want to make sure that it works. Does something. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time the game had features that just didn't work. Like losing weight, for example, which I'm still kind of convinced is a no-go in this game. Although I'm still not convinced that it's an accidental one. It might still be on purpose. You're actually running far away from me and I'm not likely to catch up with you. So let's just go siege. Faction created against me? Oh, populists up in the places, right? Yeah. Not actual vassals being put in work. Ishak, well, you're pretty bad at what you're doing. But again, I guess you did something, so that's cool. Now that must be all my land converted, right? I'm pretty sure we checked that last time we were the last one. But let's have a quick look. Realm, domain. And my domain does change around a bit, so there's a chance I've been picking up place since. Hausa. I mean, I'm looking at the region. There we go. Picked up Dongola, which is Coptic. Which cannot send. Oh, speaking of Coptic, I noticed something. Looking at my new vassals, especially at the ones that are not of my faith. And lo and behold, there's a pope. So apparently the Coptic people over here have a pope. They are Christian. And I guess they have their own pope. And he's my vassal now. Unfortunately, I'm not able to convert him. At least not. I can't ask him to convert because he's out of faith. But it's still... it's fine to me. I wonder if that gives me any bonuses to converting other Coptics. Probably not. But would be nice, I guess. At least we're turning these people into money that we can then use to pay more people to convert faith. And it's not that we need faith converted on people. I'm pretty sure. I think we need actual countryside, actual clay converted. But rulers of my faith will tend to use their own chaplains to convert faith in their counties. Do I want to pay money to sway you? I mean, I'm swaying you so I could convert you, but that seems nah. Can I already do it? No, 47%. Oh, you are a stone-hearted person. Yes, person. You want a siege? No. Get that capital, which might be all that we need for this war. And then there's nothing super relevant going on here. Oh, Guardian. You are my daughter. And you are a genius. You want to be martial or intriguous. So I might actually not be the best. I mean, I have 20 martial. And I have all that learning and I'm a genius. Maybe I am a fine guardian. Alright, fine. We're just so nutty good. That it always doesn't matter what we're teaching people in. Sure, learn about warfare. Not that I know what that's going to be good for you. Because even if I have to admit... Ooh, I'm ill. Treat me fine, please. Excellent work, good. What am I trying to say? Something. Right, even though I have to admit that martial traits can partially be useful for us, admittedly. I do not think that there are... Oh, there's much of a reason to actually have Marshall's score. Not none, but not a lot. So where's Moreau? Oh, hi. You made it all the way around, didn't you? Well, we have news for you. Get him. Gida Kilya. I mean, she's already called Kilya. Silence? Yes. Well, that's an old reference. That is an old reference. 90% war score. If we had the early peace thing, we could peace out now. But now we can peace out now. Admittedly, we took somebody's husband, which makes up for nothing. No, it's irrelevant. So we can sell off the husband and still get our peace deal. So we'd have saved a couple of days there with the bonus acceptance. That's not to say that that's going to be always the case. But here it wouldn't have been done. Wouldn't have done much. I was looking for a prisoner can be ransomed. Wait, where's that queen? Did I take you? I thought I took the... Who are you? A prisoner, evil zealot. Your spouse is the petty queen. I'm at war with the petty queen. Oh, I am. Never mind. So I did take her heir. Captured petty king and 2 others. Okay, yeah. I just misread that. Now, is there any reason to, like, convert you or something? You don't have any claims. You have a title on Qazi Ibrahim, but that won't be yours anymore anyway. I don't think that's the reason. You ransom. Give me that 50 ducats before she runs out of money. And then that should remove the 50 war score gain from prisoners, and I can force them out. Done. Spend all, and of course we're way over domain limit again because we just picked up a bunch of land, so we're gonna have to put all that away. But this is actually a slightly impressive place. 11 development, decent buildings, but that's a city again. Yeah, the castle has almost nothing. Why does it always go for the cities? Qazi Ibrahim. It's a duchy building slot, but I don't see any of these places being super relevant. Aswan here? Oh, that's already mine. Okay. So no, we can give it all away. Now, who have we been giving stuff to? I believe I've been spreading stuff among my children. You got a bunch of stuff, right? I believe I gave you titles. I did. I don't think your brother has anything just yet. No, because he wasn't grown up then. Now... I'm not sure if this is going to change anything about my ability to marry this one off, this grandson. But I'm still going to give your father some land. It'll be fine. Even though he's just... What is this? Comely. What a disappointment of a son. Grand titles. Only recent titles. How about you get Kurta? Did you have another grown-up brother? You did not. So... I'm just gonna... Oh, I can do multiple titles at once, right? Why don't I just do that? Don't really see why I wouldn't do this, honestly. Here you go. Be happy. I'm sure there are arguments, but I don't see them. No, that didn't give us any prestige because it was a holy war, I believe. There was... I think Bisa argued in the comments that, of course... that we might get prestige for fighting battles that are hostile and not my enemies, and I just get renown for fighting actual enemies. That might be it. Maybe. So essentially you only get prestige for non-essential enemies? Maybe. Maybe. So that was nice and easy, but also didn't get us anywhere. Well, I mean, we expanded. And there's nothing I can do to Nubia, right? There's just no... I mean, sure, I can Holy War for a duchy, but I doubt that that's particularly great. 3 provinces or 2 provinces. Could conquer a duchy, which I think doesn't require adjacency, so we could go for the inner ones, like this, which is 5 at least. But that does cost us prestige. Subjugate you. Oh. Well, hello. Apparently we're big enough now that subjugation works for him. Unless that's the... Wait. We don't have subjugate on this one, right? That's the once in a lifetime casus belli I'm seeing there. Which might still be fine because we're old. I'm thinking... about forced vassalization. Yes, forced vassalization. This is not that. So this is a once in a lifetime thing. So we could do that for Nubia, which is definitely tempting. Even if that means we have a big vassal who's not our faith. Or we could do it for Kabu. Which is also very good. Certainly do one of these two. He brings 10,000 troops to the table? Oh, Sweden again. So not quite. And I mean, you can pay 10,000 troops. It's no, ain't no thing. But this would be a probably even a bigger game than Nubia, right? Think so. At least troop-wise, Ka was a lot bigger. Well, a lot. But it's bigger. I'm gonna assume that more troops means roughly more land too. And it looks bigger to me as well. Also, it cleans up a bunch of this border gore, which seems great. Will that form another empire, though? Alright, we might then be able to form Mali, which I certainly don't want, because we would lose it in the inheritance again. Kingdom of Mali. Not kingdom, no, I'm looking for empire. Empire of Mali. Requires 58, we have 30. And surely Nubia has the other 28. Not Nubia, the other guy here, right? That feels... maybe? Is that all? Yeah, it's all. Look at this. It's all in the Kingdom of Mali, Empire of Mali. I don't think we want that. Now, does that... Are we at the same spot if we do this side here? Would we be able to form Abyssinia? It requires 69, we already have 9, so almost certainly not. So as sad as that is, I think we take Nubia. Right? Because we are, what, like 60-ish? 64 already. We're currently ill. Might die at any time, essentially. And then a new empire would be formed. Yeah, no. Let our next heir or somebody do that. Let's do Nubia. Let's do it quickly before we die. I do hope that the casus belli doesn't go away when we die. Sometimes Crusader Kings is weird like that. I mean, this is not cheap, 1250, but it's a big chunk of land, right? How far are we away from doing the thing? It doesn't tell me. 17 months. Do I want to wait 17 months before I declare the war? I don't, right? Nah, we don't. Try to pick up some stuff from the war itself. Let's go. Declare. Subjugate. Declare. Grab the rally point again. feel I just want to be able to click on a province and say raise here. The setting of the rally point and then saying raise here feels... I don't know. It's just extra, right? Oh, there's your capital. So we definitely want to try to raise another army over in Moreau. And go for that. Should be slightly careful. Because of the fact that we're still fighting like 5,000 people. And we want backup around. In the case these 5,000 people decide to actually fight me somewhere. So essentially by splitting up my army here, I halve my available force in one spot. So we're half as powerful defending against that kind of stuff. But hey. Some Duke joined. Sway religious convictions. I can make, yeah, with 95%, I'm happy to make that argument. We can give some prestige, and you love me. Now, with your love for me, still only 67%. We can't get more, I don't think, because we don't get any extra opinion. Could get more from having more learning, but that's not a thing. Yeah, let's just demand it. 2/3, what could go wrong, right? Okay, this is where most of the enemy is at. So let's stop gathering with decent command. We have super low quality. The game even claims that we might be, yeah, I'll pay you, fine. That we would lose that battle. No longer ill. Good. Do like that. They're running though. So they don't believe their own predictions that that's a fair battle. Which is, I guess, fair. Can I catch you anyway? No, I can just die. I don't think I can go to your capital without taking attrition. No, I cannot. Get over there. And they're probably gonna run further away. Let me move the rally point. Wait, oh. I thought I instantly summoned an army there, but I just had people sitting there. And then... So, with what we think we know about prestige, we want to beat up these people to get some prestige. If we can. And we obviously want a siege champion here. Siege boy. Or girl. Let's choose a girl. Yeah, they just run into me. That's nice of them. They shouldn't be super powerful. They have some men-at-arms, but not a lot. We only have levies, but so many more. We can bring backup if necessary, but I sure hope we don't need to. I don't love all these populist things happening. Why do you hate me so? Bori isn't evil, come on. Come on! Not to be politics here or anything. Chieftain of something, I don't care. We did win our first siege, I do care about that. Let's keep on moving, I guess, on South Kordofan. Or maybe no, I think I want to go for Elobate there. With the idea being that we have an easier time, or we want to sync up our armies as fast as possible. As quickly as possible. You're actually coming in here. Now this should have given us prestige. It did. Tiny bit, but it did give us prestige. Okay. Guess I have to be happy about that. Are you actually going to try to attack me there? Running speed 4, which... I guess it's okay. No, you're not. Okay, good. I didn't really fancy a fight there if they were interested in one. Because I think the AI at least somewhat does the math. Well, they might be trying something now. No, they're not. They're probably just circling around here. Trying to siege some of my stuff, which should be fine. I mean, they're not gonna get anything of mine there. You are fully raised, which might have been a bit much. Do you have any more of those CG people? I do. Get you there, get you split in half again. Because of supply. I saw something. I mean, it's not April Fool's, so I guess it wasn't a joke. There was a... Because you can't make jokes if it's not April Fool's. Was a screenshot going around about Hubert Universalis by some dev or another, showing a auto carpet siege screen. Now that is a tool that I would like in EU, I must say. I'm thinking about that because here I would like a tool that makes sieges, splitting up my army for attrition, less annoying. EU already has something like that. Not for actual attrition, but for suppressing unrest. But here I would like a tool that just makes the spread my army stuff a lot easier. But in EU, a carpet sieging tool? It's not like essential or anything, but it would be nice. Not gonna lie. I essentially applaud anything that takes tedium out of my games. Who are you anyway? Oh, you're probably that Duke. Oh, the Byzantine people. Right, I always forget about them being part of this, but it's only these guys. This time around. I think last time it was the whole Byzantine Empire. That's starting to be a number of people though, I must be a bit careful. Would like to beat them up, I would assume, might be wrong, but I would assume that the beating these guys here up would also give me war score. Not war score, prestige. Because they're not the prime belligerents. Belligerent prime. We no longer need to sway you, do we? Let's stop that. Abandon all swaying. Let's have a quick look at those vassals. Now this guy looks like somebody who's gonna need work. Even after I give him money. Yeah, he's zealous too. Yeah, let's go ahead and start swaying him. And then try to remember giving him money once we're done with the swaying. Now this is a bit unfortunate. I don't think I can take this battle right now. They're sitting at 7,000 people, which is similar to what we have here. But they have their quality around here, we do not. Our quality is down here. And probably wouldn't be able to win that. Tempted to start a siege of this capital. I should have done that with this army, honestly, but now it feels a bit late. I could just say screw attrition and just send these 3 armies through here. Honestly, doesn't seem too bad, does it? Let's do it. Military presence in Cairo. I assume you're still increasing control, right? If you're in Cairo, that's almost certainly what... No! No, you're not. Kilia? I need that control in places. We did complete Alexandria. Dongola isn't looking too shabby. So you don't necessarily have to go there. I think these red places are not mine. But... Don't I own Fez? I feel like I own Fez. I do not. I have a lot of control issues in my country. Let's do my own place first. I mean, what? My vassals might need it more, but I have so many of those. My son, another genius. He grows strong and wise. And fully embraced Hausa and Tangier. So let's find me more places. Dongola was not a small place, right? It was fine sized. Yeah, development 12. Why don't we make you into proper people. They're good people. So yeah, I'm spending some troops here running through the fourth sphere of influence. As I shall call it now. I think it's called Zone of Control. Somebody's trying to murder Nidhi. Who's somebody I don't care much about. I mean, she's strong. But strong is not an inheritable trait, congenital trait. So she's only quick. Nah. I mean, yeah, we must stop whoever's behind this, yada yada yada. I don't really care. Ooh, smallpox. Isolate her? Throw her out. I don't actually know which is better. I mean, I don't mind throwing her out. That's fine. I'm gonna throw her out. But I don't know if that means we're splitting smallpox. Yes, smallpox among our populace or anything, because that would not really be what I'm looking for. 12,000 people with some quality in it. Go and crunch. You guys get me that fort. You guys get me another fort. Get me that win. Speaking of win, ooh, it's not what I meant, but it's also quite a win. Another fascination, we're done with kilted armor, quilted. Galvakine, I believe, is still being exposed to. So I guess we focus now on West African canoes? Or war camels. Expect to be discovered in 305 years. We still don't know whether we actually need to discover these to advance. Still feels like an odd thing to do as a matter of game design, but finally we're safe. Okay. All bodies have been properly disposed of. Defending in desert mountains, I don't like it. Ah, that's actually... Nah, now we're taking the battle, but I maybe should not have taken that battle. Because we probably can't bring all our soldiers to bear. Covered with is only 4,900. So actually our advantage in people is not useful at this point in time. We're still crushing them though. Even though we don't have any advantage. Interesting. Why do we have no advantage? Our advantage is 0. Did my marshal die? Oh yeah, she just died. That's not gonna help. But it's over anyway. Let's grab a new marshal though. 22, 23. I could recruit. My nephew could become my... Nah, let's do the powerful vassal at 22. That seems fine. Makes him happy. Even though it's a bit of a scary job to have, but apparently it's prestigious and all. Yeah, Kilya was slain, we know. That Kilya. Did we get any prestige for this? That was renown? No, that's fame. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of prestige for the Battle of Abwab. Don't know which one that was. Abwab. Let's quickly split up this stuff and then put a cut in here because time is... Well, it's a wasting again. As it tends to do for some reason. This time thing, it's just... There's never enough of it, is there? Split, go there, half of you go there only, and then grab the other cunt. I mean, there's a way. I see why this happened, I guess. And then split, take these guys, send them there, or something. Alright, let's put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Anything at all you want to say to me, comment section. There you are. Can't be just Bisa in there. I mean, I'm happy to talk to Bisa, but I'm also happy to talk to other people. So, go for it. Thank you folks for watching. See you next time.